Yo, what's up, guys? Alrighty, so today it's actually going to be a review, but I'm recording my sister right now, and the light I'm using, the light I'm going to review today is the light we're using. Though I'm going to tell you guys what light it is. But right now we've been recording so far so good, and she's still sort of like in the mood, and I don't want to mess up the recording. So once we're done, we'll get into the review of the day, and then that'll be it. Okay, so you ready?
Yep.
All right, let's do this.
Hallelujah. He has made me glad. I am so glad. Oh, I will rejoice. He has made me glad. Yeah. Come on, put those hands together. All right. Let's go. Do you wanna pray? Do you love the Lord? You got 15 seconds. Make some noise.
Okay. Nice, dope. All right, guys. So, shit. You know what? We should finish the song, yeah? Before we go back to review, right?
Please.
Yeah, whatever. All right, guys. So we'll finish the recording, then I'll come back to review. All right. See you guys in a bit. All right, let's go. Alrighty, back to the review. I had some fun when I was recording my sis. So, the light you actually saw me using on my sister when she was recording in the vocal booth was actually Ulanzi light. It's a Ulanzi C01 100W portable LED light. And honestly speaking about portable, it's actually portable. And in the box, there are just three things. The light itself. On the body of the light, you have a mini Bowens mount, and then you have a USB-C cable and a manual. Alrighty, so let's go into the lights. Let's have some enumerated specifics. Alright, let's go. Now, this light right here is actually very straightforward. You don't really have anything fanciful in there. On the body, you have just two knobs. It's a bicolor light, by the way. It has a Kelvin of 2,700 to 6,500 Kelvin. And next to that, all you have is an intensity button that moves in increments of 20. So you have 20, 40, 60, 80, and 100. At the back, you have the fan. By the side, you have a mounting screw. Underneath, you have a USB-C cable for powering. I can't say charging. And then next to that, by the side, you have another vent. Now, this is where you're able to detach the mini Bowens mount. You do that, and it comes off very easily. And that's basically everything about this light. It doesn't have a screen. You can't control it via an app. It doesn't have an internal battery at all. And then it's not particularly bright, to be honest. I don't know, maybe because it's a LED light. I mean, it's supposed to be a 100-watt LED light. The Ulanzi EC65 is like 7 times, if not 10 times brighter than this. So I don't know, maybe because the EC65 is a COB light and this is an LED. I don't know, maybe that's the reason why it's not so strong. Well, to be honest, I don't think I'm going to use this light on myself per se. I mean, the light I'm using right here, my key light here is a Ulanzi 200-watt light. So if I slash that into half, if the power is at 50, right now it's at 60, to be honest, this can't even give me half of that. So, to be honest, maybe the reason why they said it's portable is because even in terms of emission, it's probably very portable and that small. So what I used it for was, I mean, it was a struggle to actually use it to shoot my sister, but because I was using a Sony FX3, which does very well in low light, so it made it seem cinematic. So if you don't want so much punch from the light, perhaps you may want to use a portable light. But I mean, why would I do that when I can always reduce the intensity of the lights that I have? I don't know. I'm looking for a justification for why a 100-watt LED light isn't emitting so much strength. And then the fact that it doesn't have an internal battery, you have to power it using some serious V-mount battery. You can't really use a power bank. I tried the power bank, it just didn't work. So I don't know. What's it good for? I tried using it, sort of like in a product review kind of style. So I lit up my Avatar 2 and I placed the light about somewhere here, which was roughly about like 3.5 feet to the drone itself. The distance wasn't much. And the lighting wasn't, at that distance, I would have been expecting the light to be very strong. It really wasn't that strong. It just gave this sort of like cinematic feel. And that's basically, I think it even looked better on my sister, to be honest, than on the drone. So the question you'll be asking yourself is, who is this for? I don't know. I think if you want a portable light, I guess. But with the pricing, I don't know if that's going to be justifiable. This light actually goes for $89, approximately $90, right? The Ulanzi EC65 goes for $139. So it's basically almost like $50 difference. I would rather add $50 and get myself another EC65 than buy the C01 100W portable light. It's just not giving for me. I love the fact that it's pocket size. It's actually small enough to actually fit into your pocket. I do like that. But I would not be buying a light just for the sake of aesthetics. I would want the light to be functional. It's light. Light. I don't know. Light to give light. Quantum of light. I don't know, but that's my opinion. It's left to you guys. You don't have to take my advice. You may risk it, buy it, and maybe you like it. That's fine. But I have tons of light, and I don't think I'm going to be taking this about. Maybe if I want to shoot something very small. If you had an internal battery, that probably would have helped. All right, end this review. I think I'm talking too much. All right, guys. That's basically everything about the review. Just in case you guys want to, follow up on my sister's music, her name is Shalom. You can check her out. It's Oluwa Shalom on YouTube. You guys, she sings well. And I'm not just saying that because she's my sister, but she's a fantastic singer. So if you guys want to check out some good gospel music, check her out on YouTube, Spotify, and the other places where music is sold and stuff. All right, guys, that's everything about this light. I'm going to see you guys on the next review, all right? Ciao.